Okay, well, today we're going to be talking about adding and subtracting fractions. Now, before you start complaining or thinking, oh man, this is so hard, this will be a very simple version, okay? So it shouldn't be too difficult. It'll be very similar to what we've been doing before. Okay, so go ahead and look at your notes handout and try to find the part that says day 2 and 3, adding and subtracting fractions, and then later it's going to be about adding and subtracting rational functions. Um, just like the past 2 days, each day I'm going to try to help you as much as possible with the factoring, because I know that's not quite so good yet, but you should be able to do the other parts. And a lot of it is just going to be combining like terms. So I really think that you will find it to be pretty easy. Okay, so it starts off, if you look up at the top of the page, it starts off with a question. How do you add and subtract the following fractions? Okay, and the key is if the bottom is the same, if the bottom is the same, okay, so the bottom of each fraction is called the denominator. If the denominator is the same, then you can add or subtract the top. Okay, if the denominator or the bottom is the same, then you can add or subtract the numerator or the top. Okay, so look at this first fraction right here. What we have is 3 over 5 plus 1 over 5. 3/5 plus 1/5. Okay, so your first question is, are the denominators the same? Okay, and they're both 5, so they are. So in that case, what you can do is rewrite it as the two tops plus each other, okay? So 3 plus 1. And then on the bottom is just going to be what you had in the denominator, 5. Okay, so since the bottoms were the same, you can add the tops together. Okay, so 3 plus 1 is 4 over the denominator of 5. Circle it, and that's it. You're good to go. Now, look at the one on the right as well. So the first one was just adding and subtracting simple fractions. Sorry, the first one was just adding. The second one is subtracting simple fractions. So let's look at that one. What we have is 5 over 15 minus 7 over 15. Okay, so since both denominators are the same, over 15 over 15, what we can do is just perform the operation on the top. So 5 minus 7 over 15. 5 minus 7 over 15. 5 minus 7 is negative 2 over 15. And that's your final answer. Some of you might be thinking, well, can't we just plug this type of thing into the calculator? And you're right, actually. For this type of problem, you can. But if you look down at the following problems, you'll see that all of them have variables in it, a's and b's, x's and y's. And so once you get to that, you won't be able to simplify those that way by using the calculator. So you'll actually have to know these properties. All right, so the key is we're going to check each denominator, make sure they're the same in both of them, or all three, or all four. When we do that, we just add or subtract the tops together, and the denominator will stay the same. Okay, so let's move on to the next section where we're going to be doing this to fractions with letters, with variables in it.